Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Monday morning. It is the fourth day of December 2023, just 3 weeks away from Christmas. Christmas 3 weeks from today. It's getting close. Hey, this is the morning briefing coming to you from my home weather office. And as I look out the window of the home weather office, it is bright and sunny. There are a few clouds here and there, but on the valley floor, there are some areas of fog. Yeah, we are into fog season. Had just enough rain and moisture in the atmosphere after what went through on Saturday and Saturday night to put enough moisture in the atmosphere. You get mainly clear skies at night, temperatures cool off, and you get a little bit of fog. So let's show you what's going on here this morning. So as the sun comes up on the satellite, you can start to see where the fog is. It doesn't show up all that well on the infrared view at night, but once the sun comes up, you can start to see some of that fog. It will take a little while to burn off, but by midday, we should be back to sunshine. We are going to see enough sunshine today to help that burn off. Sometimes we get into the latter part of December, we get some fog and it can stick around all day, but I don't think we're quite there just yet. I do want to widen the view because what we're looking at here is a long fetch of moisture out here. Moisture being transported into the Pacific Northwest eventually. And there we are going to be seeing some heavy rain today. And there are even flood watches up for parts of western Washington. And we also may see some flooding into the areas around Portland and the northwestern corner of Oregon. But yeah, that's a long fetch of moisture. But as you can see, it's all heading to the northwest. So I don't often do this, but I'm going to focus a little bit on the northwest and show you what they're going to be seeing. So here's how that is depicted on the precipitable water here off the Pacific. And this is the morning GFS. And as you can see, this is a classic atmospheric river setup, a relatively narrow band of moisture heading into the northwest. This is first thing tomorrow morning. And so they get some really good rain today and into the day tomorrow, as you can see there. And then as that line begins to lose its enthusiasm, it sinks into California, and that's when we start to see some chances of rain. So we have our chance of rain on Wednesday that I'll show you a little bit more here on just a minute. But yeah, there's a big difference between this sort of pattern where you're getting a lot of rain and the last part of it right here that impacts us, that you just get a little bit of rain. So let's look at the northwest because, yeah, we're going to see some really good rain here. This will probably start to make some national headlines tomorrow, perhaps. So as you can see, there goes the rain, really good rain into Washington, western Washington, and down toward the Portland area. And some of those areas could see 4 to 6 inches of rain. This is getting into Wednesday, and that line begins to sink to the south, and I'll show you Northern California here in a little bit. But it really is this sort of a pattern. You know, and we do see this from time to time in Northern California. Certainly saw it last year, these atmospheric rivers that come pointed our way. And if I show you just how much rain they are expecting, there's some spots up here that could see, well, these areas in the bluish colors are over 6 inches of rain. The areas that are more magenta are in the 4 to 5 inches of rain. So certainly in the mountains, and as that comes down the hills, that will increase the water flow on some of the rivers in western Washington. So that's something to keep in mind. So what about for us? I'll show you the morning NAM run, a North American model run for Northern California. This is tonight. So tonight we have clear skies once again. We'll likely have a little bit of fog since there won't be anything in the way of wind. So yeah, there will probably be some fog again first thing Tuesday morning. And then on Wednesday, we will see increasing clouds. This is Wednesday morning. And then through the middle part of the day and into the afternoon, the last little bit of that rain slides our way and then dissipates. We could see 1 or 2 tenths of an inch of rain, so it's not a lot. But again, right now the timing looks as though it would be afternoon. The snow level up around 6,500 to 7,000 feet, and we'd be talking about a couple of inches, but still we may have chain controls on either Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening. And then the models are in disagreement about what may happen Thursday night and Friday. Another weak wave generally going by to our north. We may or may not have to include a chance of rain on Thursday night or Friday, but again, it looks very, very light. So, yeah, the bottom line here is that for us, our relatively dry pattern continues. it's getting difficult right now for us to see anything significant. A couple of tenths of an inch of rain here and there, it's okay, but we're not seeing anything on the horizon that will bring us an inch of rain or, a foot or multiple feet of snow to the Sierra. And that carries us all the way through the middle part of December. So the next 10 days, we could see these weak systems come our way. One of these days, this will shift, but it is certainly getting late in the season. We are officially off to a very slow start to our rain and snow season. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. I will be in the studio tonight at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. So in the meantime, make it a great day, and I'll talk with you later.